Yo, what is up guys? What is going on everybody over on the Doom Clan channel? My name is Zach, or Immortal Resistance, but you guys can call me Doom Immortal. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and if not, maybe this video can make your day a little bit better. Today, as far as the gameplay goes, we're bringing you guys a very impressive Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. Today, you guys are watching a 170 kill Penta MOAB from Doom Garge, and you guys already know it, aka Doom Finish Swag. He's playing some 6v6 on bootleg, and that just makes this gameplay about 10 times more impressive. Most of the Penta MOABs you guys see are in 9v9. This is actually the third Penta MOAB on console in 6v6. So and Garge actually has two of them, so you guys can definitely tell Garge is one of the best MW3 players there is. He's got the majority of the 6v6 Penta MOABs. He's gotten a crazy amount of Penta MOABs in 9v9, and he's definitely one of the best MW3 players out there. So with that being said, you guys should definitely go and check him out. His links to both his YouTube and his Twitter will be down at the top of the description below. Be sure to go and follow him and subscribe to him. He definitely deserves it. You guys will, I guarantee you guys will love the content that he produces over on his channel. So be sure to go and check him out. And yeah, let's talk a little bit more about this gameplay. So like I said, it's a 170 kill Penta MOAB. He's playing 6v6 domination on bootleg. He actually ends up picking up a 45-second MOAB for his very last MOAB of the game, which is very impressive in 6v6. That's by far one of the fastest MOABs I've ever seen. There are some very fast MOABs in like terminal domination in 9v9, but being able to pick up 45-second MOAB in 6v6 on bootleg of all maps, very impressive. This is also the world's most kills in 6v6 for using Specialist. The amount of gun kills Garge gets within this gameplay is mind-blowing. It's absolutely crazy. You guys can see the little overlay that he's got going on. It's because it was part of one of Garge's 100 MOAB streams. He does this all the time over on his Twitch channel. If you guys go and check out Garge's channel, you guys can find links to his Twitch live stream. I watch it all the time. Garge is an awesome streamer. He gets pretty crazy gameplays all the time over there, and he streams very consistently. So if you guys are into watching live streams, be sure to go ahead and check out Garge because he's one of the top sources for good live streams. And the one last thing I want to mention about this gameplay really quickly is, you guys heard me mention that the 45-second MOAB was one of the fastest that I've seen. It was his very last MOAB of the game, and this actually had the potential to be the world's fastest MOAB in 6v6. It could have been around 39 or 40 seconds, but unfortunately, he couldn't find the one last guy to get his MOAB. He couldn't find that 24th kill, so unfortunately, it's sat there at 45 seconds. So, world's fastest MOAB in 6v6 failed, but nonetheless, a very impressive gameplay as well as a very fast MOAB. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background, and let's move on into today's commentary topic. So guys, today we're going to be talking about Advanced Warfare because, at least at the time of recording this commentary anyways, the official campaign trailer that sort of had a sneak peek at multiplayer at the very end just came out yesterday for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And honestly, compared to the Ghost trailer, when I went back and I watched the original Ghost trailer for multiplayer, and I watched like this little 5-second clip from Advanced Warfare's multiplayer, it looks a lot better. The one thing that I noticed that was really big is the score streak, like kill streaks that were in the game. I don't really know exactly what you want to call them, but in the bottom right of the corner, if you guys were to go and look at the trailer, next to these little like drone-like things, these drone-like images, there was actually little numbers. There was, I believe, a 200 and a 600. So that kind of hints at score streaks returning, which I'm really hoping for. You know, I don't know exactly how that can coincide if they were to try and implement Specialist into the game. I'd love to see how they would do that if they were to do that. But I would be 100% super happy, super fine with. Super fine, that sounds really weird. I'd be completely fine with score streaks being in the game. I love the way that Black Ops 2 did it. It encourages you to play the objective. It encourages you to hop on the flags in domination, to plant the bomb and search and destroy. I feel like it just makes the game a lot more interesting to watch as well as to play. The next thing that was sort of hinted at in the little 5-second clip that we got was jetpacks or special abilities, like gliding from side to side, which I feel like could kind of replace like jump shotting and drop shotting. You know, a lot of people jump shot to avoid bullets, drop shot to avoid bullets, but now you can like glide side to side from what it looks like, which could be another easy way to duck around corners if you're getting shot at, or avoid enemy bullets or things like that. And then the jetpacks as well, we saw a guy like jumping up into the air as he was getting shot by the enemy in a little 5-second clip, which I'm hoping doesn't get abused too much. Hopefully it's not too overpowered or anything like that. You don't want to be like jumping 25 feet to avoid bullets. That the world's highest jump shot in 66 in before that's a title. But you know, little special abilities, I think that could be a good idea. I can't wait to see how they are implemented and how they actually work. I think that could be a really fun thing to have. The next thing is the mini-map. A lot of you guys, or I guess all of you guys, know that in Call of Duty Ghosts, the mini-map was much larger than in previous Call of Duties. It was kind of like a big rectangle thing, but it's pretty much gone in Advanced Warfare. It's a little square mini-map, going back to the roots, the OG mini-map. It's a little square thing. It's got the triangles. You know, I assume it'll have like red or orange dots for enemies, and which I'm perfectly fine with. You know, mini-maps don't really bother me too much. The only thing about Ghost mini-map is that it was kind of a distraction on the screen just because it was so much larger than in the previous CODs. But either way, it's not too big of a deal, but it is something different. Also, we have the kill feed. A lot of you guys, or once again, all of you guys know that the kill feed in Call of Duty Ghosts was switched up to the top right, which honestly I don't like too much. You can be getting a quad feed or a 5-man on screen or some insane feed for your like montage or something, and it could get ruined by one of your friends appearing online or someone sending you a party invite. So that's kind of a bummer. But in Advanced Warfare, it's actually being moved back down to the bottom left, back to the roots once again, which I like a lot more, just because, you know, it's not going to get ruined by any of your friends appearing online, or it's not going to have the chance of not being seen because of some notification. And finally, we have dynamic maps. We saw a little sneak peek of a huge tidal wave coming towards the map in a little 5-second clip, which I think would be a pretty good idea. You know, Ghost kind of had the dynamic levels where you could hold X to like make elevators go or doors open, you could breach things. All I'm hoping for is that the dynamic maps can't actually kill you. You know, I hate the fact that some things can like fall off the side of the map and end up dropping on you or things like that, completely ruin your streak that you're on or ruin the momentum that you have. So I'm completely fine with like the map changing about. I like the idea of that. You know, it makes the gameplay a little bit more interesting to watch because it's changing things up. But as long as it doesn't kill you, I think it's a good idea. And that's really all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, be sure to go ahead and check out Doom Finish Swag or Garjo. His links will be at the top of the description down below. And if you guys did enjoy this commentary by me, you guys can also check out my channel and Twitter down in the description as well. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in my next commentary here on the Doom Clan channel. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.